Welcome to episode 733 of the 2-Minute Takeaway Podcast. Hi, I'm Motivational Keynote Speaker Ken Okel. You need people at work who will think ahead, who will think outside of their job descriptions, because it can uncover a lot of problems. And sometimes those problems can be a little messy, a little ugly. Here's an example. Not long ago, I attended an outdoor festival. It was a chance for people to meet some local merchants, to enjoy some nice music. Kids could get their faces painted, play on special playground equipment. It was a good time. The event ended right around 9 o'clock. It was dark then, but there were some lights nearby. Most of this event happened in a field. No problem usually. People would just pack up and go. But on this night, there was something that no one had thought about, because they are on grass, a lawn, and just a little after 9 o'clock, the sprinklers turned on automatically. They were set to run at 9 o'clock every day or every other day, whatever the case was. On this day, they go off. Everything about this event had gone off without a hitch. But then the sprinklers went on. A lot of the merchants were unhappy. Suddenly they're getting drenched with water. They're having to pack up their booths that are now wet. Some of their merchandise is wet. This wasn't the end of the world, but for a perfect event, this was not the grand finale anyone had thought about. Why am I talking to you about this situation? Because it could have been prevented if people had thought ahead and thought about their jobs. What if the organizers of the event had talked to the groundskeepers just to see, is there anything we need to be aware of? Because our event is happening in your area, your domain. Is there anything we need to know about that? And someone might have said, oh yeah, the sprinklers go off at this time. Maybe we shouldn't have them go off on the night of your event. Simple little conversation leads to a very smart solution, but it only happens if people talk and if people think about, what could go wrong? What if it rains? What if for our sales we don't get enough inventory on time? What would we do? This is a lot of what if thinking. It's really important to spend some time, invest some time early on doing this, so you're not having to do damage control later. If you've got a project, a big thing that's happening, something that needs to go really well, take a few minutes, say, what if, and try to think through every scenario and make sure you're prepared for it. I've got some cool people for you to meet. Katie the custodian, Gina the ballerina, and 20 push-ups Pat. These are just some of the characters who are in my new book, Get Better, Smart Business Advice from Unexpected Mentors. The book is out. You can pick it up at Amazon.com. To find out more about the behind-the-scenes story of the book, go to my website, KenOkel.com. And while there, you can also watch some clips from my speaking presentations and listen to past episodes of this podcast. Thanks so much for listening. I'm Ken Okel. Get better and take care.